Hi, I'm Bill Maher. This week, President-elect George W. Bush finished naming his cabinet. He named them the X-Men. I kid, the President-elect. Yes, 14 men and women, all with one goal, to make Dick Cheney seem exciting, will now make up the Council of Advisors who will tutor and mentor the Dauphin King. But if the new president really wants to connect with the American people, I say, why not create a Department of Entertainment? That's what's important to people, how we're entertained. Americans watch an average of 6 hours of television a day. You mean we can't have a department that does things like prohibiting the networks from always putting a really crappy show in between the two decent shows they have on the air? Thank you. This is what affects people's lives. What affects their actual happiness. George Bush doesn't understand this because he has proclaimed himself, and I quote, proud to be culturally adrift. That's what he says, and it's true. His ranch does not have cable. He never heard of the show Sex and the City, and he liked the Beatles only until their, quote, weird psychedelic period. Yeah, they were on acid, he was on coke. Bad mix. Just bad mix. The point is, most Americans think that entertainment is a big part of taking the load off, and they want concrete action on the things that give them their jollies, like developing the technology we need to aid those who'd like to be able to talk into the phone, type into a chat room, and continue masturbating all at the same time. I wonder if most Americans know that a writer's strike is looming out here. That is true, and if no writers can work, the only entertainment we will have for many, many months is reality shows and, of course, Adam Sandler movies. An effective entertainment czar would deal with these issues and many more. CDs, for example, are too damn hard to open. It takes longer to... Am I right? I mean... It takes longer to get inside the new Madonna CD than it does to get inside Madonna. Andy Rooney should be put inside an ironclad lockbox. PlayStation 2 should be as easily available as our nuclear secrets. And Lil' Kim should be declared a protected wetland. Now, you may think this is frivolous, but while we sleep, Anna Nicole Smith is taking singing lessons. Keanu Reeves is getting the itch to do Shakespeare. And that weird fat guy in Orlando is creating another boy band. I'd like to think the entertainment industry can police itself, but as that great American Britney Spears once said, I'm not that innocent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the star of Politically Incorrect, Bill Maher.
All right, let's meet our terrific musical panel. First up, we have a very talented recording artist. Her new CD is Can't Take Me Home, and she will be performing at this Monday's American Music Awards. Pink! Hey. How are you? Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Congratulations. One of the most popular rappers around. His big hit CD is Country Grammar. He'll be presenting at the AMAs. Nelly is right over here. How are you? Okay. The man behind the thong song, he's nominated for an AMA in Favorite Male Soul Rhythm and Blues Artist, Mr. Sisqo. Good to see you again. And he's the executive producer and creator of the American Music Awards and a legend in his own time. This Monday at 8 right here on ABC, the very rockin' Dick Clark. Dick, thank you. Good to see you. Thank you. All right. Look at this, Dick. 3 kids all with one name. Remember when we were growing up, the kids had 2 names? Except for Cher. Okay.
Really strange mind. It'll be all right. Sisqo, you've been here before.
Yeah. Well, I have some serious questions I want to ask. This is a perfect panel for it, because I listen to all the music that's out nowadays. I don't know if you keep up or you just do in the try. You try. Okay, because I love all your records, but what I have to ask for you today is, why is there so much hate? You know, when we grew up, songs were about people loving each other.
I take it that question's directed towards me.
No, not just you, but you.
Not me neither, huh?
Oh, please.
Oh, okay.
No, male rappers have all the songs about how awful bitches and hoes are. I mean, it's not, well, it is. I mean, it's the most degrading stuff you've ever heard about women. And women's records, including yours, is all about what scrubs and low-life.
That is not true.
Oh, it totally is true.
That is not true.
It is a bitterness that was never there before. You women are so bitter.
I think reality set in somewhere in the 90s.
Exactly.
And I think reality set in somewhere. The lives at home have changed. Guys no longer have to bring you flowers, open the door, impress your mom. Girls are fed up. We now get the chance to speak. We choose.
It's just the reality check.
We choose. No. Okay. 30 years ago, we weren't. It wasn't cute for us to speak our minds. Now, it's more than cute. It's our right. So we're taking it.
I don't. It's all due.
Wait a minute. I don't think.
But it's not about men or dogs. The only man that I know is a dog is DMX, and that's it. Men are not dogs.
Well, I gotta say something.
Your record is a lot about men being dogs.
But it's not about. I never called a man a dog. It's not about men. It's about me and being a woman and standing up and taking what's mine, buying my own shoes because it feels better to come out my own pocket and know I worked hard for what I have, basically.
We never should have liberated the women.
The best thing that
Get in that kitchen, rattle those pots and pans.
Yeah. I wasn't around for the burning of the bra, but I mean, nah, you know. I think
It seems like only yesterday.
But I think she makes a valid point, but I don't think that's it. I think that, you know, the aggression in music was probably from a repercussion of Bush being, you know, running. That whole thing. I don't know about you, but I was pissed too.
No, I think as values have changed, we stopped talking about flowers and chocolate because that's boring to us. No one can relate to that.
That and everybody don't have that type of relationship. Everybody don't have a man bringing them flowers. They're not in that type of relationship.
Some relationships, the man is the woman.
Exactly. Whoa.
No, I'm not saying in my relationship because I'm the dragon. For me personally, I've seen relationships where the woman is kind of takes the man role, and you know some of the things that
when they started making more money.
Yeah.
Look, than the man in the house.
If my girl had more money than me, I'd be cooking dinner.
I mean, I just think that's what's up. I like that. That's what's up. I just think at a time when the music was, if he held my hand and that was when the woman was in the kitchen. The woman, you know, values, the whole world was different. The world isn't like it used to be.
But the world is not that different. Men were always dogs. Women used to accept us that way instead of blaming all their problems on that.
We don't blame
For 1 minute.
What?
I've been observing this.
Yeah.
If 4 guys of varying ages, I am the oldest, obviously, all of a sudden, the whole conversation is her. She's taking over.
No, she just talks loud.
Right, you know.
That's when it changed.
That's true.
You gave women equal rights, and that's when it changed.
Women took equal rights, first of all.
We gave women
given
equal
to us.
Right.
We took it.
Yeah, Dick. Talk to the hand, girlfriend.
It's this whole Charlie's Angel
Men
movement.
still don't want to give it up to us.
Yeah, it's the Charlie Angel movement. They just got tough, man.
All right, then why are the males so hostile to the women? What's going on in your record?
Because we losing the grip.
Yeah, we mad. They saying something.
We had the grip on the whole thing, and now we're losing it. So the only way we know how to rebel right now is to fight back and to show, yo, we still can do this.
There. It'll be all right.
I got to back a commercial up. We'll be right back. talking about what's going on really in your records, and I was saying a lot of it is hate. And besides the hate that the men have for the women have for the men, there's also hating that goes on. You know about this, Dick? Because almost every rap record I listen to, there's a song about haters. In fact, your liner notes at the end of it, you say, and last, and most definitely least, you want to say the haters. You hate the haters.
Well...
And every rap record talks about haters. If you don't know what the haters are, they're the people who hate guys like you who got the money and the bitches. You got the money and the bitches.
Haters are everywhere. You have haters.
Yes.
I don't know if Dick has haters. Dick might be the only man on the planet with no haters. You know, but
no, Dick has haters.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could just see it even with the election. You know, there's haters. You know, but in our conversation, as far as like with the music, we're just talking about the people who are not as happy as we are for our situation that we're in, so to speak. You know,
but don't you think you make it worse by rubbing their nose in it with your lyrics constantly?
I think you
talking about how
them.
you have the money and the bitches and you people don't, because that's what all rap music is.
No, all rap music is not about that. For every rap song there is that people are glorifying what they have or whatever they're talking about, it's another song.
You want me to read some of your lyrics?
You can read my lyrics all day long.
You said, for example,
I ain't got no problem.
I love this lyric, and I do love your record, but here's I'm the reason they invented the whole navigation system.
Oh, my soul.
So niggas can find their women when I'm with them. In other words, you're with other men's women.
Hold on, I got to give it up, because that was fake.
I mean, I stole that line from Dick.
I mean, no wonder people hate you.
Wait a minute. I gotta say something, man. It's like pertaining to the whole hating situation. It's like you gotta address haters as a rapper. Now, I'm not a rapper myself, but I do have a lot of friends, Nelly, DMX, that are rappers, and I understand that most of the time when they're addressing the haters, it's because we earn respect by addressing the haters. Right. It's like, if you don't address them, they think you soft.
And a lot of times you use haters to substitute names that you don't want to use as specifics.
So you could be politically correct. So politically incorrect would be addressing the
What do you think of this when you hear all this lyrics about how guys, they're constantly bragging? It's all about bragging. I've said this on this show before. I will say it again. The problem with the music is not the misogyny.
I'll tell you as a woman,
violence,
I'll tell you as a
ego.
woman, I'm impressed with the people like Babyface who don't have to floss because they're comfortable with what they have.
Well, then again, you got someone like Babyface. And you have to realize, okay, well, how long has Babyface been around?
And who is he trying to get?
Exactly, he knows better. He's learned. He knows better. He's learned. He's been in the business. He's a veteran.
So is Dr. Dre, and he brags. So is LL Cool J. His record is called the greatest of all time.
Wait a minute.
Because he's...
No, you have to hype yourself up for other people to believe it.
What do you mean? Frank Sinatra didn't.
Here's the difference. I'm going to show you.
The Beatles didn't. Elvis didn't.
All right, hold on.
It was all white.
Hold on. If I walk up here like this,
Elvis
I forgot my point. Y'all got me hyped.
What?
I'm waiting on you too. Do with a walk, though.
Stop for a half a second, because you two muttered black and white in there.
Yeah.
And what did you say, Sisqo, about
he said
the Beatles
Frank
weren't
Sinatra and
I say these guys didn't have to brag about how many women they were getting.
Look who Elvis was singing to, too. Elvis ain't from the 4800 block of Labadee. I am.
Elvis was poorer than you, my friend.
I doubt that one.
Elvis grew up in a shack in Tupelo, Mississippi. Dick, you know this. You were there.
The point I was...
He is wrong.
No, the point I was getting to is we've reached a very strange thing in entertainment.
Right.
I don't think we're pitting whites against blacks. I've always tried to bring them together. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, because I'm not a religious man, but we're God's children. We're all people.
You're right.
I don't like that part of it. It's an act. It's an act that you perform on the stage. A lot of people don't like it. It's a reflection of the world out there. It's all mixed up in it.
But it's not white against black. You're right. It's black against black. It's the haters against the players.
But you have to look at it, though. It's not just music. It's reality. if you don't have and then somebody else around you has, you're going to be looking at them like, damn, how can I get that?
Especially if they're bragging about it.
Why do they have it?
Especially if they're shoving it in your face and saying, you know what, I got this and this and this and you don't.
But honestly, in the inner city community, we respect that. So it's like the more money, the more ice you got on, it's like that's how we respect. So as a rapper, you gotta tell them what you have. So they say,
but that's not always though. Because you have certain rappers, such as a Common, such as a Roots, such as, you know, various artists that that don't. I never heard Common rap about any ice anything besides in his cup. You know, he might say that, but I mean, people don't focus on that. People want to focus on this album, such as myself, that has had good success. Now they want to break it down and see what it's about. Now that I've come to their attention, now I've arrived, so to speak.
And bling bling.
You know, and
you blew up.
Right. Well, thank you. I needed your help on that. But such as Common and other artists that don't have to take that route, but it's not the reason they don't take that route. That's what they don't choose to talk about. This is what we choose to talk about. So it's a simple fact. If you don't like it, don't buy it.
Okay. We got to take a commercial. We got a few minutes left. You guys are all up for awards or will be winning awards in the future years of your career. I would like if you would all with me right now take the award pledge. Would you please raise your hand? If I win, please.
Wait, should I say yes to this before we start?
Please. If I win, I will not thank God. God could give a rat's ass about my record. Would you please take that pledge with me? God doesn't care if you win, and he should not be mentioned in the same breath with your agent and your mama.
Wait, I don't think they're thanking God for the award. I think they're thanking him for the chance to be here.
No, because for some people it's kind of just novelty. They feel like they're supposed to.
For some people, of course.
But I can honestly say that when I thank God, it's basically to show the younger people that's watching that there is something higher than your favorite artist. Even though it's like supposed to be my time when I win it.
You win it.
All about me.
Can I tell you about my New Year's resolution?
Oh, yes, please.
Everybody just finished New Year's. Thank you, by the way, for joining in that. Everybody says, don't you have a New Year's resolution? I said, never make resolutions because I always break them. Last year I made a resolution and I did pretty well with it. I told you earlier I'm not a religious guy particularly. And I'm the oldest one. I said, I'm going to try to get up every day and sometime during the day thank who was ever up there for being nice to me, for making all of my dreams come true, and for keeping me healthy and happy. And I think that's why people thank God when they win an award. It isn't a simple thing.
But I don't think God did that for you, Dick.
No.
I don't think God cares about whether you're happy either. I really don't. No.
Oh, okay.
You're talking. No, he's got much bigger things on his mind.
He's pretty upset with you right now.
Well, it's
no, he's not. I don't think that.
It's not a bad idea ever to say thank you.
I mean, I find it narcissistic for humans to think that God cares that much about our happiness.
If he didn't, none of us would be here.
How do you know that?
Because we're here.
What do you mean by
We're here, we got love inside of us, and we know to thank people.
We also got hate inside of us, and these records
and
prove
that,
it.
I mean, it's all relative. And that's selling records too.
I never hear somebody go, God, I lost. Thanks a lot. Where were you, Jesus, this year?
I ain't never seen nobody.
This way
I lost.
You gonna move it out like that?
Come on.
Okay, Pink's record is Can't Take Me Home, Nelly's Country Grammar. You, of course, already Mr. Big with the song. Love Goes Where My Rosemary Goes, something I was listening to today. Remember that one, Dick? Love Goes Where... Why don't you sing songs like
I'm sorry, I thought you said something about a rosary.
That went right over here.
There you go. So Monday we have Harlan Williams, Rachel Lee, Carcel Bouvet, and Nancy Wolf.